Good afternoon, YouTube. Rockgod2004 started already, back again with another video. As you can tell from the thumbnail, myself and Ghost Lou had a visit from our good friend Nige, aka Rockgod. Sunday, wasn't it, Lewis?
It was, because I got rudely awoken.
Rudely awoken, so Nige messaged me, said, are you going to be in? He was going to be returning a couple of movies that I'd lent him, including the absolutely amazing Ebola Syndrome, which Nige loved that much that he's ordered himself the most expensive edition available. Not. So yeah, Nige came over, and I think within 30 seconds he said, where's the boy? Lewis was upstairs, he'd been on a all-nighter, Minecraft or GTA, whatever it was. He'd only literally been in bed a couple of hours, so I said that to Nige. Nige, being Nige, turned round and shouted at the top of his voice, Lewis, you bell end! So he said, if you're not down in 2 minutes, I'm giving all these goodies to your dad. So I had to shout Lewis, he came down, and Nige was here for a good, couple of hours?
Yeah.
So putting the world to rights, having a good chinwag, absolute salt of the earth. I think everybody in the movie community knows Nige calls a spade, and that's how I like it. So you know where you stand with Nige. So absolutely brilliant. So Nige dropped back a couple of my movies that he had borrowed, like I said, and brought a bag of goodies for myself and Lewis. So we thought we'd share those with you on this afternoon's video. So, how many have you got there, Lewis?
I've got 7.
7, and you're going to be able to talk lots about all of them because you've seen all of them before, haven't you?
I've seen 2 of them.
You have to excuse the noise in the background if it's coming through on camera. So, Lewis has not long got back from school and shopping in town, and he's put his tea straight on. So, if you can hear the air fryer in the background, I do apologise. 2, 3, 4,
6, 7.
I've got 7 as well, there you go, so it worked out alright actually, 7 each. So first one, guys, I think this is one that Nige has upgraded to 4K. Seen a few people over Christmas actually mention this one. I've never actually seen it. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
You seen it? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was quite good.
Yeah.
Not as good as the animated one.
Yeah, but it's Jim Carrey, so, the likes of Ace Ventura, Pet Detective and The Mask. Absolutely love those. I think I still need maybe 1 or 2 of those back in the collection. So really looking forward to watching this. And me being the rebel that I am, it's not Christmas, so I'm going to watch it outside of Christmas. So there you go. What are you going to do? So that's the first one, guys. So on to Lewis's first one.
My first one, never seen. I think you got it recently, didn't you, from Tim?
Yeah, Tim sent me this one through. I've only ever seen this in, little clips of it and stuff like that. And I think I've mentioned before when I've spoken about it that the song in it absolutely irritated the shit out of me as a kid growing up. But it's one that I really want to watch. And I think Nige said to Lewis as well, he wants to know what Lewis thinks of it when he's seen it. So it is
Watership Down.
So tilt it forward a little bit, mate, so there you go. The ring light's glaring. But yeah, heard it's supposed to be absolutely brutal in part. A lot of people completely taken away. I think it was a PG, I think, when it was it PG or a U? Yeah, it was a U when it came out, and apparently some of the parts in it where the rabbits are being ripped apart or whatever are quite brutal. So whether this is one me and Lewis will watch together or not, I'm not too sure. But I know again, Nige upgraded to 4K, so yeah, he's passed his copy on to Lewis. So there we go. Watership Down. So that's Lewis's first one.
Good old that and Ebola Syndrome.
Yeah, exactly. You haven't seen Ebola Syndrome yet, have you? So he's in for a treat. Next one that I've never seen before, but it's got Charles Bronson in. If anyone has seen this one, let us know in the comments if it's one you enjoyed or not. So, massive fan of the Death Wish series, and I've heard loads of people in the past say, if it's got Charles Bronson in, then it's going to be good. So I am looking forward to checking this one out for the first time. Heard it's supposed to be a crime drama, so potentially similar to the likes of Death Wish, which I think was obviously more of a revenge thriller. But yeah, looking forward to checking out Murphy's Law for the very first time. So there we go. That's that one.
Speaking of Death Wish, there you go.
Oh, spookily, there you go. We haven't planned this, honestly. So, Nige's passed you over the, I think
American
it's the
import.
Region 1 release of Death Wish. So I've already got the UK release there. In fact, what I might do with you, if you want, is do you a swap.
What, so I can actually watch it?
So you can have the UK version and be able to watch it. I've got a Region 3 upstairs, so
I guess so.
do it that way, whichever.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely fantastic series of films. I need to get the box set of them back again, but for now I've just got the original Death Wish. So, but yeah, you'll like that. A really good revenge movie. Old Paul Kersey is Charles Bronson's character.
Yep.
But yeah, quite brutal opening to the film with what leads up to him taking his revenge. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. I think it's is it 80s? Early 80s, I think. You might be able to see with your eyesight compared to mine.
Well, it says 2000. So I don't,
Yeah,
74,
well,
there you go.
74, wow, mid-70s. So there you go. It was even earlier than I thought. So
You're about what, 84 when that came out?
cheeky sod. But yeah, so yeah, you'll be looking forward to checking that one out for the first time.
Yeah.
So that's that one. One that I haven't seen before, and it's an Arrow DVD release, which is nice. I don't know if it's... I thought for some reason it was an anthology, but it might not be according to the back. It was one I'd was looking at getting originally on Blu-ray, but Niges passed it across for me on DVD. So if I do upgrade this one later on down the line to Blu-ray, I'll pass this one across to Ghostly. But yeah, it says from director Pascal Laugier, who in 2008 shocked audiences around the world with his grueling genre game changer Martyrs. It's a brutal one, Martyrs, I've got that down there. Comes Incident in a Ghostland, a terrifying excursion into abject horror filled with creepy antique dolls, murderous maniacs and thrilling jump scares. And then it also goes on to say subject of a brutal home invasion, etc. So really looking forward to checking this one out for the first time. And it's an 18 as well, so hopefully got some decent gore and jump scares. So there we go. I'm pretty sure this was on Netflix as well, so you might want to double check your Netflix and see if it's still on there. So it certainly was a few years ago. So there we go. Incidents in a Ghostland.
Yeah, but as we know with Netflix,
they take stuff off, don't they?
They're taking Shaun of the Dead off.
Sacrilege.
I know.
How dare they?
Right.
Oh, there you go. An absolute classic.
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh, you'll enjoy it, mate. Absolutely superb action film. I think it's mid to late 80s.
Yeah, I think it's Region 1 again. It has an R in it.
Ah, okay.
No, it's a region, isn't it? I don't have a clue.
I don't know. It's, yeah, probably Region 1, but yeah.
That's French.
Let's have a look. Is it?
Yeah.
Ah, oui,
You got
oui.
13 R, which is French. 6 I do French. It's I know.
Right, we'll show people what it is then. That's, yeah,
Missing a disc,
weird.
but it is Commando.
Commando, is that director's cut? Does it say on it?
It does.
Director's cut, yeah.
It does have the director's cut disc in it. Oh no, it is Region 1.
Oh, there you go.
There we go, finally found it.
That's alright. I'm not too sure if I've got that on thingy up there or not. So it'll be probably behind my Death Ray Steel book that's up there.
It is.
So if I've got it, I'll do you a swapsy so you can watch the Region 2 version.
Thank you.
But yeah, absolutely fantastic action film with the main man Arnie. So yeah, you'll enjoy that one for definite.
Yeah.
So, but you're well behind on your pickups videos and all that sort of thing, aren't you? So
Yeah.
you know, treating us today by doing a joint video. So,
And I think I might just sit down and do a massive 4-hour-long video. Probably how long it'll take me.
yeah. And you were going to be starting your weekly watches as well, weren't you? So
Yeah, but I'm in
see,
bit then.
and I put my weekly watches up yesterday, so there we go. Right, next one. In fact, the next three, although, you know, I'll still hold today, are Stephen King DVDs. So, first one is Cat's Eye, which I can't remember. I think I may have had it on Blu-ray originally, before the collection was foolishly gotten rid of for streaming. So it was one that I needed to get back into the collection again. So really good horror anthology, told through the eyes of a cat and what the cat was seeing. So there we go. But yeah, you won't have seen this one before, I'm guessing.
I think I've seen bits of it.
Yeah, but yeah, really good. So if it's one you fancy watching, it's another one of those where it's landscape on the back as well, which I always find a bit odd with DVDs. But yeah, looking forward to checking that one out again. So Stephen King's Cat's Eye.
I remember we got told off this.
Yeah. Nige has got a thing. He's not a fan of us saying slippy slippy. So if we say slippy slippy, he's going to apparently comment and tell us that we're gay in the comments. So are you ready for some slippy slippy, ladies? Here we go.
It is Frozen, not the Disney film, but with
tilt it forward again, mate. There you go. Yeah.
Nice slippy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic film. I've got it on DVD behind, and it is one I'm trying to get. It's not expensive on Blu-ray, but the couple of times that it's supposedly been in a local CX, I've got there, and only to find that they haven't got it on the shelf, so it's been pinched. But yeah, really good suspenseful thriller. I probably wouldn't class it as an all-out horror. There is a couple of uncomfortable moments. I mean, basically the premise of the film, a group of kids go out skiing and they get trapped on the ski lift at a really stupid height. And it's, you know, do they survive or how do they manage to get down and all that sort of thing. But absolutely fantastic film. So, in fact, I mean, it's bloody freezing here today, so it's probably not going to be one that I rush to watch over the next few weeks, even though it is an absolutely fantastic film, because it's just going to make me feel even colder than I already am. So, but yeah, you'll definitely enjoy that.
I think I've seen bits of this one as well. I think I watched the end of it when you were watching it before.
Yeah.
But one I might have to watch over in the next couple of days.
Yeah. Excellent. There we go. We'll look forward to hearing your thoughts on your weekly watches video. Right.
Yeah, only watches it this week.
Next up, continuing the he said Stephen Seagal then. What the fuck? Continuing the Stephen King goodness. Absolutely fantastic film. Cujo. I have seen this one. This is one that I go back to time and time again over the years. I think before I cleared the collection previously, it was one that I had on a really nice limited edition box set. So again, I said to Nige, if I do manage to get that particular edition back in the collection, that I'll pass this one over to Go Slew. But yeah, I think everybody knows Cujo. It's one of those, well, to coin a phrase, it's a comfort movie for me. It's one of those that I know I can put on of an evening and I'm really going to enjoy it. Obviously, Dee Wallace as the mum with the rabid killer St Bernard. Absolutely terrifying film as a kid to watch this one. But yeah, like I say, one I go back and revisit time and time again. Probably watch it at least once a year. Maybe twice a year sometimes. So it's that good of a movie for me. So there we go. And if you get the chance to read the book, I think the ending of the book, if I recall, is different to what they decided to do with the film. So there we go. There's Stephen King's Cujo. Is that one you've seen before?
No, I don't think. I need to.
I think you'd really enjoy it, mate. Really do. So fantastic film.
This one is John Carpenter. It is James Woods, I think. Is it?
James wouldn't.
Yeah, maybe. James Wooden.
But
Yeah, James Woods.
Our James probably would know in James.
Yeah.
So.
But it is vampires.
There
Haven't
you
seen
go.
this one. I think it's on Region 1 as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's Region 1.
Yeah. So, again, if I've got Region 2 beyond, which I think I probably have, then I'll swap it for you. So,
Thank you.
either that or you can keep the Region 1s and just borrow my disc to watch it, whichever's easier.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, cool little John Carpenter vampire movie. I don't think it kind of makes most people's top 10s of John Carpenter movies, but it's still a half decent watch all the same. So, definitely one you need to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
If it's John Carpenter at the end of the day, so one of my favourite directors. So you definitely need to get his catalogue of movies watched.
Yeah, so I'm going through his films and Quentin Tarantino's at the moment because I got I've shown it on video.
You got Inglorious recently, didn't you?
Yeah, that hasn't been shown.
Yeah. Spoiler.
And I'll spoil another one. I think They Live on Blu-ray. Do you know that?
Which I still haven't got. I've only got the DVD. I've not upgraded, but I'm biding my time. I'm going to get the 4K. So all of my favourite movies, the likes of They Live, Amityville Horror, ones like that, I'm going to get all on 4K where they're available over this coming year. So, right, next one, another Stephen King one for the collection, Firestarter. Really pleased to get this one. I was wanting to watch this one a couple of months ago. My Fire Stick was having a fanny fit at the time, and I couldn't play it at all. Couldn't find it in any of the local charity shops. So yeah, really pleased that Niges passed this one across for the collection, and probably in the coming week or so, I'm going to give this one a rewatch. So, not heard good things about the remake that came out. Was it last year or the year before, I think? But yeah, this original one with Drew Barrymore. So absolutely brilliant. Big fan of it. So there we go. Stephen King's Firestarter.
Am I being stupid?
Not to be confused with The Prodigy. Twisted Firestarter.
Stupid, or is Drew Barrymore the one in Scream? Is it Scream?
Might be.
I think so.
I think it is. Yeah.
I think. Right, now I've got 2 Blu-rays.
2 Blu-rays, both with
Slippy
Slips.
So, first one is one I was actually tempted to pick up recently on Blu-ray. I don't think I did in the end.
I think that's the HMV limited edition cover.
Yeah.
I think HMV did a range of those, including Child's Play and the likes. Your favourite horror?
Yeah, but I think I watched this one maybe a month ago, so still quite, I was going to say fresh in my mind, but...
Yeah, it's an absolutely brilliant series. I love I love the first 2. I've got them on Blu-ray over there, and I've got the third one on 4K, which isn't as good, but I don't mind it as much as some people aren't fans of it. So,
but it is The Conjuring.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Like I say, first couple, absolutely brilliant films. Lots of creepy, suspenseful moments and jump scares and the like. So, yeah, really good.
If I'm not wrong, I think it's the mum in this is in Orphan as well, which I think I've only got on DVD.
Yeah, so I think I've got both of them now. I've got
Blu-ray.
Orphan on Blu-ray and I've got Orphan Kills on 4K now. So, yeah. In fact, I must have passed you my copy of Orphan over.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I thought so.
I told it.
But yeah, absolutely brilliant film, Conjuring, and like I said, that's the limited edition slip that was available with HMV. So
yeah, very nice.
There you go. And then my last one to finish is a Blu-ray with a slippy slip, and it is Spiral. It's obviously part of the Saw franchise. There you go, ladies. Up and down, up and down. So, right. So yeah, Spiral. I think I've got all of them or quite a few of them, I think, on DVD behind me. On the Blu-ray unit over there, I've got, I think, Saw 1, 2 and 3. So I do need to get the rest of them in on Blu-ray. But I'm just grabbing those as and where I can. They're not massively expensive to get hold of. £2-3 I think in the likes of CX for those. So as and when I can upgrade my DVDs to Blu-ray, I'll be doing that and passing them across to Ghost Lou. So again, spoiler, I think you got one of the Saw Steelbooks for Christmas, didn't you?
I did. Spiral.
You're not supposed to say what it was.
Nah, well.
And you got one of the Saw ones on 4K as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
So there we go. But yeah, Spiral. So I haven't seen this one for probably a couple of years now. So like I say, I'm aiming at some point to rewatch the whole Saw franchise from the very start. The original Saw I'm looking at upgrading from Blu-ray that I've got currently to the 4K release. I don't think that's particularly expensive in CX, about £8-10 for the 4K. So I don't know if you need the original Saw on Blu-ray.
I think so.
Yeah, I'll pass that across to you when you do. So, but yeah, there we go. So Spiral with a slip.
I think you got 1, 4 and 7 over there.
Right.
So 1, 2, 3, 1, 4 and 7.
Right.
So I gave you 7, I remember.
Yeah.
Because I was feeling kind, which I've still got films through from that.
Yeah.
Right.
And then a really obscure Jordan Peele movie. I know Nige wasn't a fan of this one either. I've seen it once before. In typical Jordan Peele style, it made no fucking sense to me either. I had to look at a YouTube video with explanations as to what certain things meant and stuff like that. So if you want to...
I think I saw when it was coming out all the adverts for it and trailers, but I've never actually seen it. But it is us with a slippy slip. There you go.
So, but yeah, obviously, Jordan Peele movie. I didn't get on with Nope. I watched that one with you, didn't I?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Didn't get on with that at all. Didn't get on with Us, but I'm a huge fan of Get Out. Absolutely love that. I've got that on 4K over there, and again, similar to the likes of Cujo, etc. That's one I watch at least once a year, maybe more. Absolutely fantastic film. So, but at least you can watch Us as a one-off, and you've got it in your collection, haven't you?
Yeah, so I don't think I've seen Get Out all the way through yet.
Oh, right, okay. Well, there you go. Maybe that's one we'll have to watch together then. And...
or watch it tonight.
Yeah, whichever. Yeah. So, but yeah, absolutely fantastic film, Get Out. But Us is just all kinds of odd, and so much of the movie just doesn't make sense. You know, I mean, it's not me being thick. Nige said exactly the same. And, you know, people have put YouTube videos up explaining different scenes and things like that, how they're to be interpreted and the likes. And if you've got to think that hard for a movie, it's really not worth my time, in all honesty. So, but there we go. That's just my 2 pence worth. So there we go. And that's your last one from Nige. So absolutely fantastic to catch up with Nige again. So thanks very much, matey, for passing those across to myself and Lewis. Very much appreciated. Everybody else, I'm sure, knows Nige within the community. Very much larger than life character. Like I say, tells it how it is. But he's one of the first guys in the movie community that I started watching, along with Mondo Chalovic on their Video Nasty live stream. So link to Nige's description. If for any really bizarre reason you don't know him and you haven't seen his stuff before, check out his content, and if you like what you see, give him a sub. So there we go. Anything you want to say?
No, just thank you very much, and hopefully seeing you again in the near future.
Ghost Lou, starting the year, he's going to pull his finger out and start putting videos up regularly, because I'm sick of giving him shout outs on my videos and him not putting content out. So but there we go, guys. If you've seen any of those films before, let us know in the comments what your thoughts are, especially the ones, you know, the likes of Murphy's Law that I've never seen before. Let me know in the comments if they're films you've enjoyed or not. And as always, link to Ghost Lou's channel, another shout out. in the description. As always, guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. And we'll be back later on in the week with another video. Bye for now, guys.
Goodbye.